Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was blinded by the truth, meaning things are too close for you not to see it. And this reading, sometimes I wake up and I know what I'm going to talk about. And this is to do with choices, the choices you made. Now, I was going to do a talk video and I thought it's interesting because that's also to do with choices. Because for me to do a talk video, I have to, it takes I do a talk video, then I do tarot. It's not more draining, but more time consuming. Does it make a difference on this community? The more people book me or get into who they truly are because I do the talk video? No. But I still do it. Today I made the choice not to. I thought, well, if you don't want to hear it at the beginning of the video because you prefer a tarot reading that says your person's coming towards you, right? That's your choice. This is about freedom of choice. It doesn't mean it's the correct choice. Now, I was saying about the light coming in and, that means really is too close to you. So you might say that your person is doing things that you just seem is stupid or, I don't get it. Why don't they just do this? Or why don't they just do that? Now, it's not saying, well, they're too close to you, so that's why you can't see it. This is connected with, there's things that's too close to you, which choices you make, which is incorrect. For example, loads of you that hear this video, each one I do, particularly a collective, there is no excuse for most of you to jump in. You don't. So if you're saying that your person is like, he's in a job that he hates and here's someone offering him a job, right, but he doesn't want to choose the other job, you're like, you don't get it, right? That's an example. And I'm like, well, I've got a community here with us as a team to help you. You don't make the leap of faith. I don't get that neither. It's the same alignment. Is it making you do it? No, because obviously when you switch off this video, you go and listen to another tarot reading that tells you nothing near to get as close as what I will tell you. But still, they correct me. You don't have the tools that can help you to make better choices. But at the same time, this planet is about making the choices. Nothing you do is wrong. For example, if you delay union, that's you. That's your freedom of choice. And this planet is about freedom. That's why it's not correct. It doesn't mean to me it is correct. It doesn't mean what your person is doing incorrect. They might be self-sabotaging, harming themselves, example, staying in that environment, staying with the friends, staying with following belief systems, but so are you. That's why we have the more of the emotions, because we get tied emotionally to someone to make the changes. But still, this is once again your choice. Does it mean, because the overlying factor is about choice, and I would suggest, which I've been saying, get a pen and paper, look at, this is how you view if you're not moving forward, although most of you that are listening are not, right? Us in mission here on subscription are here to help you to move forward. Get pen and paper. Now, too close to you, like I said, I was picking up the energy of the light. What I would like you to do is write down what you think is, well, I'll just be in your face, stupid, what your person does. And not stupid like as if, let's not go overboard, like he should just get up and live with me and get married. Something that you really think is, stupid. Like I said, his best friend is offering him a job, and which he can do, and he can get in pretty easy, but he doesn't want to do it, right? Now, I'm going to give you an example of why am I saying that. So you get pen and paper and you write that down. Okay, I think that's stupid. It's his best friend. He can get the job. It's easy to do. He just got handed his notice. And every single one of you might think of something stupid like that, not like massive thing, right, that they can do. Then I want you to go deeper. I'm always telling you to go deeper. Then think about that. And how do you go deeper? I want you to put yourself in that example, right? Okay, so for example, if David had a job over there and he said, my mate told me about a job, he does security, right? So if he says, oh, there's a security job, and I'm like, well, it's more money. Why don't you just do it? This boss takes piss out of you and you don't leave, right? I want you to pull back. This is what I would do. Suggestion, see, freedom of choice. Pull back. So that's why I'm saying what I would do. Pull back and say, okay, if I was in that situation, why wouldn't I move? Because literally I would do that, but I am different than David. Although we are one, right, I am different, right? I've been brought up different with a different belief, traditions, etc. So I would do it. So I will pull back and say, why wouldn't he do it, right? And then I'll think, okay, maybe this security work I've never done. Maybe it would take a delay for him to have a full reference. Maybe he doesn't like to change jobs because he's masculine. Maybe emotions don't come to it. He likes the physicality of this job. Maybe it takes a lot of energy and drains him from swapping jobs. This is what I'm saying. The unseen is too close to you. There's things that your person does that you think, why don't you just swap? But when you go deeper and you pull back, this is about the Hermit card, right? And enlightenment with the Hanged Man. The stagnation is because you're not going within. You don't need to see the light to move forward, meaning you don't need your person to come to you, I love you, let's move in and da-da-da. You have the inner light, right? You have the inner knowing. You have inner vision. So this is doing that, and that's what this is about now. But the bigger picture, I think, of the energy with planets, I'll see, I'll check. There might be a planet in planet in planet in planet with the astrology, which is making people go into mainly it's truth, but no, mainly it's choices, but the truths to your correct choices. And like I said, it's too close to you because to me, it's like, why don't you jump in? I know it's only the 1%, but to me, I always flip that negative to a positive. Like 99% of people don't do things that they want because they're programmed. And, but I'm here to focus on those 1%. Like I said, I could have done this in a talk video and talked more about your choices and how to move forward. But I thought today is really hot in the UK. I'm just going to do this. If someone's doesn't like these chat videos at the beginning, fuck them. They can go. They can click off and go and delude themselves that another tarot reader just saying what they want to hear is going to be good for them. Although 99% of you that watch this is not taking action, do exactly the same. They just do it at the end of the video. Hence, like I said, it's still delusional. It's just you just listen to the whole entire reading. Does it make you feel better because you listen to the end of the video? It doesn't make any difference, does it? I'm not really cussing you, although yes, it does seem like it. Yes, I'm saying that's the same delusion that your person is mirroring back to you of why you don't move forward. Because you're pointing the finger's on you, right? You point the finger, who holds the finger? Who's the body physicality on, right? It's very important. It's about understanding, inner standing, all that kind of thing. I'm going to jump into the cards. I want to say thank you to, is it Renee Lucas? She sent me an email because I said I'm engaged. Yep. And she said, congratulations. So that was really nice. Now, you lot don't have to do it. I know I don't have comments and stuff like that, but that was really nice. So I just wanted to say thank you. Yeah. Anyway, so let's jump in. Let's see. So, okay. Talking about choices, bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups is making your choice of love. Going towards what you love. Your person is a different contract, because I know that most of you, I'm a person who does love me, I feel he loves me, I feel she loves me, whatever's, why don't they come towards me? Because you're not making your better choice of loving oneself. It's not to do with me. Oh, Sophia, your cost is too much, or Sophia, you're too, it's nothing to do with me, right? What's best for you? This community is, period. If you say it's me, it's an excuse. It's simply an excuse. If you're saying it's kids, it's an excuse, right? If you're saying it's money, it's an excuse because you could save the money, right? It's all excuses. But at the same time, it is your choice. But don't blame others because you delay it. This is about taking accountability, responsibility for your actions. I had, I think, 2 days off, 1 day off. I didn't post yesterday. David woke up, he stayed the day before, 2 days, right? And he was like, and it's connected to this reading and choices. And he was supposed to go work yesterday, and he said, he woke up, it's beautiful in the UK, He said, fuck that, I'm just, you know, phone in sick and take another day with you, right? So this is what you're supposed to be, like me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make the choice not to work neither, because you already took the choice to take the day off to spend with me. So I told him. So I didn't. You're supposed to be free. This community makes you free to do it spontaneous. That is freedom. I don't give a shit if you're a doctor and you're saving people's lives. In fact, doctors, you see them, they have to be chained there, which is stupid because they work so many hours and they're saving people's lives. It's like you think they would have more time to rest, but they're constantly working. How can they help people, you know, with that pressure? The point is it wrong or right? It's not right. It's not incorrect because they work like 12 hours a day and they're saving people's life with operations, but they do it. So you are wrong. You are the one who can do more. My point is about choices, and whatever choices you are, and your person simply shows you a reflection of what choices are you making for yourself, never about your person, for yourself. That's what this is about. Okay, 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, King of Cups, and then I'll go into these. So what's it saying here? 2 of Cups to the 3. This is celebration or, you know, third party. So is this you or your person? I feel that you're here. You're actually the first card, but you're the invisible, let's just say. So the invisible to me is about tapping into manifesting, right? Because manifesting, every human experience is on the physicality, which isn't actually physicality. That's just simply an experience. And what is an experience? It's unknown, right? It's not an actual tangible thing, the experience. So you're over here. So you're experiencing either 3 of Cups negative or a celebration with the 2 of Wands, your person coming towards you. So are they choosing the path of the third party, or are they choosing to come towards you as a celebration compared to what you are manifesting from your choice? Like I said, this reading is going to be about choice at the beginning. And the choice is to choose what you want. You think your person doesn't come towards you, but look, they're already here. This is your person in the imagination. My King of Cups, he's dreaming about you. She's dreaming about you. This card, I don't know. I just call it like they're in their imagination, because they do think about you a lot, right? They just literally don't talk about it, which is intentional, because we're here to talk about the frequency of love. I've been watching The Matrix because apparently David said that The Matrix it's coming out again in September, November, December. I can't remember, one of those dates. So I watched the 1, 2 and 3 with David on Netflix. Now, obviously it's a bit complex if you're not really into that thing. When it first came out, I didn't have a clue what he's on about. My point is that you notice that in most of these films there's a hardcore element of love in there to show the light and the dark, that kind of thing. And this is what it is. And I was telling him, he was like, yeah, because of the on the third one, I think Neo kills himself to kill the person that was ruling the earth, all those agents, right? Because they were aligned as one. Because the Oracle, I said to him, I must be the Oracle, mate. And I like candy, right? The Oracle woman was saying that you are one, right? You are the light, he is the dark. So he's like, okay, how do I kill this person? Oh, I got to kill myself, which kills him. But I said to him, yeah, that don't mean that. Because I said to him, because me and you are aligned. This is what I said to David. I said, so what? I got to kill myself to kill you? Right? I said, well, this is good, because if I die, then you come upstairs with me. My point. I said, but this earthly plane is about balancing out the negative and the positive. Hence that long spiel connected to this reading. It's not about killing off the dark. I said to him, I said I would change that ending. I said, because it's confusing. I said, this planet, it's not that there are negative people and they're normally taken over by entities from other planets that don't have the empathy. That's why people kill or tell people to kill. They don't have that empathy. They have no feelings, put it that way. No emotions, no cups, right? Hence, that's why you have to deal with that. The people that rule this world don't have emotions. That's why your person portrays you as non-emotional, so you don't go and, oh, this person is so lovely. That's an act, right? There's people I read which need to get more into their emotional state and etc., etc. That's why, right? So you don't get confused, because they kill and instruct people to kill because there's entities that they've been taken out of that emotions. My point is here is that your person is here showing you what to do and getting into their emotional state for you to make the correct choice, then choose how to manifest them towards you. And it's not always as it seems, because you're supposed to go within, because this is like the Hermit to me with wisdom. You see, he looks like the Hermit. Rudolph, there's a Lord of the Rings or something guy. He kind of looks like, doesn't he, this one as well. So it's, you may not think your person is coming towards you and etc., etc., but all you have to do is work on you. I promise you, like I was saying to David, the confusion of the matrix to me was this earthly plane. You have to learn about balance. You are keep looking for your person to, okay, when they move out, when they say they love me, when I get a hint of their contacting me on a regular, blah, 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 right? Not only, one, you don't need to do that. You just work on yourself. Two, like, for those that are following me, like Renee, I'm sorry if it's Lucas Renee or Renee Lucas. Sorry, I didn't check, right, the name. I think it was Renee Lucas, so it might be a woman. Anyway, right, you lot didn't know David was going to propose and that I was going to be engaged. I had an inner knowing. You have an inner knowing you're supposed to be with your person, but I didn't know it was going to be random and just poof. But it did. And what did I do? That energy there is what you're supposed to do. You have an inner knowing, right, that there's a celebration. It's the first card with your person. The problem is, this reading with you, is that you want to see some result in a certain particular way. That's what it is. And that's another thing. Wow, it's long already. That's where you need to do the work. And that's why this community is great and helps you. Because I'll give an example, right? And it's very important you hear this example. Well, all my examples. Mr. David is going to move in. He said hopefully sooner. He's trying to get out of the contract where he lives now so we can live together, right? But his contract where he lives now ends in February next year, which is perfectly fine. I didn't know he was going to, well, I did. We had the conversation, but anyway, right? I had a knowing, right, inner knowing that we was going to have that anyway, right? That was going to happen. But some people may say, well, it'd be nice if David made the choice to just live with me instead of, well, you know, the end of the contract, so I may as well live with Sophia. Do you see what I mean? So is he making the choice to live with me, or his contract's ending and he doesn't like where he lives? Do you see my point? Now, here's another thing. This is why this fucks up your union, because you pull it that way. This is how I see it. I know my person's supposed to live with me. If the universe puts a situation that is unknown to me to make David want to live with me, for me to maybe mention it or him mention it, and he says, yes, that's when we'll live together, that's the result, right? Cause and effect. He's going to live with me anyway. Does it matter how it gets there? That's what you lot fuck up. Well, no, I prefer him to, you know, come and show up this way. I prefer her to do it that way. That's your preference. But you said to the universe, as me, which, did I say that? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I did. Because I'm always saying that I don't know if I'm sure about David living with me. But underneath, yes. Obviously, if it was like, yes, it will be, yes, I would prefer David living with me. So I asked the universe for David to live with me. So they've manifested a nightmare situation with his neighbours and that, so that he wants to move. Happy days. So he's then choosing, well, okay, yeah, let's live together. Do you see? It's all about your choice. So the end result. But I had to trust that that was going to happen. You lot would either not even work on yourself in the first place, right? Because you're waiting for then David to say, okay, I'll move in. All right, I'm going to do a community. I'm going to do tarot. There's a sign. But manifestation doesn't work like that. That's why I'm saying you're over here as the invisible. Me, myself and I, or you and higher self and other people here, Three of Cups, right, is upstairs. Depends how long you've been following me. How I created this community is most of my family is dead, right? So I've had a good relationship with my brother Henry, my mum me, my dad me, my aunties and that, all of them, like most of them upstairs. My sister's twin flame as well, right? All passed over. So when I was here by myself, I didn't really talk to people. I talked to them. And I weren't just talking to them. You know, when you say you just got a random thing, you know, what's going on in my life? What the fuck? Or something like that, right? So and that's how I started with them lot. I never said, oi, Henry, because that's my brother's name who's passed away, hence he's on my subscription list, Henry, or oi to my mum. I go, oi, you lot, because there's a load of them, right? What happens was I used to pull in anyone because I said you lot. Why am I spitting out that? Because you're looking at third party and the physicality of other people, right? For including your person, to say they come away from this Jane or come away from Sarah or come away from the mum, just say something like that. And actually he's just grabbing his wand and going towards the earthly plane. Also an expectation of them to change into that spirituality and all that kind of thing. Like me, like I'm engaged. Should I wait for David to come into the community and me and him do a video? Hey, we're engaged video, right? I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't even know if he's supposed to be back in the community. I don't know. So I said to him, shall I say it, right? I said, when you tell other people about us engaged, then I'll mention it on the community. Cool. So he's done it, so that's when I done it. Does it matter if I had a big video with me and him next to each other? This is what this reading is about. What are you bothered about? Or do you just want to be engaged? That's this kind of thing. Or do you just want your person? Do you see? Because I would say, do you want to be engaged with a person? Yeah, that would be great. Well, what if you didn't have to go and do an exposure and that it was just like, here, here's a ring or something like that? Do you see what I mean? You'll be like, oh, I prefer him to come on bended knee. Do you see my point? This is what this is about. Love is love. This is understanding about the third party, which is the invisibility of what you don't know, right? Because you don't really see it. All this third party thing, you don't even know what's going on there, and that's the illusion. But all your person is focused on, as though it's interesting because this is all about you, and you think it's your person, but to me the King of Cups is your person over there, right? He's a king at this. He does his thing over there, she does her thing over there. As soon as they stop, they're in their imagination state thinking about their love, wishes and desires. Generally, kids you. And that's what you're supposed to do. This reading at the beginning is like, well, no, because that's their contract to do it that way. This is about how you perception, choices, stuff like that. This is about, I said this in the other reading, stillness, the art of stillness, right? Putting down your sword in the battle, as my sister was saying in her readings, and after heartbreak, some of you are going through this heartbreak thing, and just recognizing what you're doing about this third party situation. Not what your person's doing, what you're doing, what your perception is, right? And then all of a sudden they give you an answer how to move forward. And you just say things like when David was in his community, I still don't know when he was in his community, how he got into it. And then then he stopped. He got his another job. It's like I stopped seeing him for a bit when he moved into this place. I knew where he was previous was unhealthy. So when he moved to the other place, I was just glad he was moving to somewhere else, because where he saw it, it was his friend. But to me, it was unhealthy, right, where he was staying with his friend. I've told him anyway. So he's moved, and it's amazing, that independence. But it's far. It's really hard for me to get there, really hard for him to get here. What can I do? Oh, you got to move again? No. So I just left it and I didn't even trust nothing. I just carried on, put it that way. Then what happened, like I said, oh, well, that maybe was meant to be so that he can say, okay, I've had my little space for my man cave time by my independence. Now I can move in. Plus, his mate offered him a new job, so he's got less hours, 4 on, 4 off. So I can see him more. I didn't tell him nothing. I didn't ask him nothing. I tried my best. I said, well, okay, we just work round when we work round. If I get an hour with you, I'm happy with the hour, right? Because I knew he was knackered. He used to stay up. I said, just sleep. I'll just watch a film and you just nod off, right? Just because I've done it, right? That's what you have to do. This is where most people fuck up in the union. They always try a pinpoint, well, it should be going this way. Why should it? You put out to the universe what you want, and then what comes in, what comes in. It's like actors. I want to be a famous actor. When they give you, well, you say, hi, my name's Sarah. And that's a famous actor. You're on telly. Millions of people hear you say, hi, my name's Sophia. Oh, well, I want a longer role. Well, that takes time. You got to work at it. Right? Once again, the delay is corruption on planet Earth, and 2, to show there's no such thing as time. I said to David, how long do you think we've been together? 2 or 3 years. And we both weren't sure. I had to go into this YouTube channel and check on the, what's it called? I don't know, community. There's something about page. And it's got August 2018 I started. And I said to him, do the dots, because I'm crap at the maths. I said, I met you before I opened this channel, November. So we've known each other 3.5 years. Didn't even know. And he said, why are you bothered about time? I said, I'm not. I said, but 2 years or 3 years is a year, quite a big difference. He said, yeah, I see what you mean. 3.5, we thought it's 2. That means time speeds up, right? When you're with someone who's great. When you're with someone who's boring, a meeting at work, it slows down, right? That proves, that theory alone. This proves there's no time, because I'm predicting your past, future, or the now. This reading is all your potential, but it's your choice of the potential. Then your person comes living with you, right? It's all what I say, then they come living with you anyway. Most of you say, right, I want my person to get married, have the house, the car and everything. That is the contract from 5D. Yeah, you can have what you want with your person, but we wipe your brain so you don't have an expectation of having it that way, but you get that eventually anyway. And you, right, have a knowing of this when you meet your person. So you must go on that knowing, because you must teach people how to go off their knowing, not of beliefs, traditions, words, emotional words spoken, etc., etc. That's what this is about. Then you'll be victorious because your person is already there doing it, right? Simply not expressing it, simply not saying it, but they're already doing what they're supposed to do, right? Are you? Your person is already victorious, putting the people behind him and moving forward. This was the time of the Aquarius age for the masculines to wake up, which they are doing. What are you doing? The underneath is just always you, and this is about nick this blatantly of Aleister Crowley, gangster cards. These are how do I say that word? I've forgotten. It's just gone blank. Crystallized form. There it is. Can you see they're kind of invisible? I said to her, make them invisible. Crystallized form, which is connected with the avatar body, right? And you think about that avatar body, the film Avatar, they don't know about us, man. It's you who don't know. Hollywood knows about us. Go and watch Infinite. Go and watch Sense8, right? That's proper twin flame films. This is about your foundation needs to crumble, about how it doesn't matter if millions of people are shouting Sophia's a fucking idiot, right? I know the truth, and you know what I speak of truth. Stop following the fucking sheep, right? Stop following the sheep. Loads come in the community, loads leave and go and follow the people that chat shit and don't offer nothing. Why is my person not coming towards me victoriously? They are changing. You're just not taking the motions here because you're following other people's foundation of what to do. Absolutely. You're following other people's. And like I said, it's like seeing things. Stop expecting your person to be, just accept who they are and do your stuff. Do your stuff, right? That's what this is about. So let's get a couple of others. And then this will, but it's your foundation, is it? Because look, this is your person, Victorious. It's always you. If you haven't got your person come towards you, it's always you. I don't know why I'm the one who can read and tell you what it is and pinpoint. She-Tel's pretty good. Well, all of them are really good. I'll take that back. It's not just She-Tel. Everyone in this community is really good, but I can really go deep. And that is intentional because you want to access me to know what to do. You have to commit to mission. I'm not wasting my time doing image readings on people who just want to know what to do just for the sake of it because it sounds good. So it's intentional because you're not here, because I can't guarantee you your person unless you're in mission. And mission is to change planet Earth. At this vibration of what you're at, you're still selfish. You're still wanting things from your person. So that means that one. Right? If you're at the point just happy with your person coming around and just chilling, not affecting what they say, not affecting what other people say, you are human. For example, I've disabled the comments, right? Because I'm human, and if 10 of you said congratulations, but one said, oh, you're a fucking idiot, you're fake or whatever, that would affect me. I'm human, right? So you make choices to, I'm like, well, I don't need the comments or the likes and subscribe. I know them lot. Who's happy for me is happy for me anyway. Like I said, if you've been here long, you see, go, I don't know if I deleted it. I don't think so. Go watch my birthday video. All the people who fakely said happy birthday, sent me a cake, balloons. I've never had that before in my life. Where are those lot now? They all left, right? They were, oh, Sophia's so amazing. I really appreciate you've changed my life. This is this reading, right? It's all bullshit. You're not committed. You're not really committed to why you're here. It's an impossibility for you to be with your person unless you're fully committed. And even the twin flames that are up here, aren't they committed in mission? Just because their mission is different to the contract that I'm saying here. If you're aligned with me, this is your mission, right? Which I feel is a better mission because I make you more independent, connecting with a collective, which helps you. You know, obviously more in teams helps you go out there far more. What's this? Oh my God, don't. I think this is my worst card, right? 3D, still watching TV and listening to commercial music. Go and watch, is it in my list? I don't know where. It's a video and it's got Beyonce on it. Go watch that one in my playlist, right? You're still listening to commercial music, right? Your person does this all day long, right? Don't watch that. I watched The Infinite with David yesterday, and there's this Mark Wahlberg, and I said, that's you, the main character. When I finished the film, I was like, no, I'll take that back. You're worse than this guy. Because he was totally disagreeing with the film. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, David is broken. This is worse, right? They are 3D. They're totally 3D. Don't watch that. It's for you to come out of it, not your person. Not your person. You are not selling enough in your tower bookings. That's to mission, people. You're watching this video. You're not selling enough, right? And why is that important for those that are listening, right? Because these cards are for people who get into mission. Because you're not helping anyone if you're just being greedy and just selling a tarot reading. It does nothing. I've already said to you lot, you want to make changes in your life. I only give image reading for those who want to make changes. Otherwise, it's pointless to you. And therefore, I know it's pointless to you. Therefore, I will get karma. To do anything upon another. It doesn't say to murder. Well, I think it is, right? To murder, you only get bad things. No. Don't do to others that you don't want done to yourself. I would not want to go to another tarot reader to promise me something or book a tarot reading, which they don't actually. I don't think they actually promise anything. But to sell stuff that they know that doesn't do anything. Hence I said this is about clarity, enlightenment going within. So I know that me just giving you an image reading without you committing with mission and fully in the programs, it's pointless. I know that. That's why I don't. And in fact, I tell you to go, if anything. So those that are in mission, if they're just doing a tarot reading, you're just booking them for a tarot reading, and I tell them to sell the tarot, sell the program, sell everything, sell them to get you to make the changes, right? To get you to make the changes. And you might think, well, that's taking money. Well, it's not, because if I'm helping you to be independent and free and an entrepreneur, and to get you in your mission to change humanity, to change planet Earth, to die with known of being something. This community stands for something, to make fucking changes on this planet, right? Activist, humanitarian, to be part of this, or you're going to stay over there. A doctor ain't going to be known as something. This community is known for something. When I die, people will know I've tried to change this planet. What are you doing? So yeah, sell, I tell them, sell. So you're helping to change not just that one person, which most people die, they don't change anyone's life. Okay, let's grab, I'll do that last. A message of good news, someone creative. It's a page though. Pages are the messages. So it might be you might not see it as good news with this reading. So your person might be coming back or something. It doesn't always mean your person. And that's another thing. Oh gosh, this reading is long. You know, when people say, oh, message, it's a page, your person coming back with a message, a passionate offer. It's like, well, yeah, it doesn't say that you might not do the offer. If you're working on yourself and I'm connecting with you in mission, I might say to you right now, because I have a communication tools which outlines when to contact your person. Or people email me, like Andrea emailed me, I'll get to that, Andrea, your email about your person, and then I reply on what they tell me. They're guided, oh, my person's contact me, shall I reply? And I'll say, no, hold back, or when to go forward. This is about, you might have to go and say something, then they come back in, and maybe it doesn't even start with an apology. Once again, this is about words. Your person teaches you it's not just about words, it's about the frequency of what you live. You know they love you. Hence I said with the Matrix, Neon and what's her name, the other woman, how deep their love is, right? It's a love movie, but corruption of planet Earth, dark and light. Love, hate, that's what it is. As within, so without. If you're not aligned within, your person is mirroring to you as without. It's 100%. And like I said, are you expecting your person to come with an apology? This might be the time this card is showing you. So other tarot readers who don't do readings like mine might take the action. This card to me is like, I bet you when you go and text them or something, they might reply. This card. 8 of Cups, this is walking away and walking towards proper work, right? The Hermit goes, and the 8 of Cups is a hard thing to do, but a choice is being made to do it. This is what you lot don't do. That's why people leave. Oh, yes, I am committed. I even talk to them people who was here. Yeah, I don't understand why they do this. I don't understand why they do that. And then they go and do it. They go do the easier option. Changing planet Earth is not easy. So many people die and they're known for nothing. How many funerals, they know have been funerals, but you go to and like, oh, he was known as this, he was so good, and people are crying, and then they forget the people, right? I don't. This whole world is fucked. When they're upstairs, it's party land. Not meaning they're partying, I mean it's fucking amazing. I tell you, if I didn't have kids or my sister, I probably would kill myself, even though I hate pain. So I don't know how that would work. Because they know I want to go upstairs. They keep me grounded. I'm not galactic in the slightest. You might think I am because I connect with consciousness and spaceships and stuff like that. They keep me on this planet because they know as soon as I go upstairs, I'm like, beam me up, Scotty. This is understanding that you have to go into those energies that I talk about, then you can connect with upstairs, as above, so below, right? Because your person is the king of it, the king of cups. This is the 8, right? Walking towards 9, emotional fulfilling, right? When you're emotionally fulfilled, this work is rewarding to me, emotionally fulfilling, then your person comes. Like I said, I don't care if you're a doctor. You're Sophia, I'm a doctor, I change planet Earth. You don't have a, something about doctors are so amazing. Oh, what was it with this virus? There was all this, I don't know if it's everywhere. Appreciate NHS, the hospitals helping with all these people that are dying in hospital. I don't even want to go down that line. Yeah, right. Anyway, my point is that's not changing anyone's life, right? My health program, I promise you, can change your life more than a doctor. Prevention is better than the cause of it, right? My health program will be the prevention of what these diseases that the doctor that you may be, that then removes that disease. That dis-ease, you need the ease. My program will talk about ease, the health program. Everything I create is for a reason, not just because, I've got loads of programs. I'll do health. Not this community. Same people pleasing in this reading. And I'm not pleasing anyone. Well, yes, you are. Go to my playlist and go to the video, masculine, feminine. Afterwards, there's a test. Got to change up my playlist, and when I'm going to do that. If you was that committed, you just invest in that. The playlist is irrelevant. The playlist is literally a longer version of making changes, right? The Twinflame program, Starseed program, Master program, Sex program, or condensed of the smallest amount you have to do to make mission and make you get with your person. The playlist is a longer, strung out version. I condensed it, right, with the most relevant points in the programs, which you can buy of me or anyone. The heart. I said this is about the heart of the matter. Pulled in, I said people pleasing. See all these. This is all the negative energies around you of roots, because it's a tree, right? Roots. It's a bit blurred there, right? It's roots. You got see a conviction, right? Positive or pushing forward. Not just casually, like people come in and out of mission. Casually. Yeah, I'm committed, Sophia. Really? Where are you? Following other tarot readers who just doing a reading with nothing to offer you. That's why your person you think has nothing to offer you, right? Ain't offering you jack shit. You're going to tarot readers that offer you jack shit. Do you see this mirror? Do you understand what you're doing? That's what this is. Conviction to come out of that old belief system of just following people that don't help you and serve you. I said that in my last reading. It's not about blood. Choice overrides blood. Choice overrides blood. Let's finish with a he or she. Now let's do one of these. I went to here. Oh, just done that. Why don't they want me to pick another one? That's probably why. It's your choice to be happy. Your choice to follow your success. It's your choice for celebration. So they're highlighting this card twice. This is the negative side, third party. This is the positive, your happiness. It's your choice. Which one are you going to take? Let's see what she is thinking or feeling. I think they're thinking about you. I would say they're thinking about their happiness because they're looking at the emotion, the Ace of Cups here, your person. So that depends if... It's not that if you make them happy. That's not the equation now. It's about... Well, actually, yeah, if you're moody and you're shitty and you're blocking them and cussing them, that's not going to be into the happiness. But at the moment, this has got see the dolphins? So you might be getting telepathic communication. No, that's them in their imagination. That's telepathic communication. Imagination. So that card might come out. Still hidden then. Still hidden, I feel, with your person about what they're saying, because this reminds me a bit of the moon card as well. So even if your person comes back and the tarot reader, and they're coming up and they're going to apologise, you're going to first, they're going to apologise, then say they love me. They're going to apologise, then say they're going to move in with me. This reading is saying stop thinking about that. Write down what you really want, right? Or buy the programs, buy some counseling, get tarot reading, get intermission, and we can help you and guide you like where we are. At the end of the day, they do choose you. I said this entire reading is about what? Choice. Their choice. They made the choice to choose you from 5D, right? Such as you, right, chose them. That is not the issue. The issue is the 3D perception that stops you two from being together on your side. He is already in the imagination here, right? Which is what you're supposed to do, right? Oh, he's delusional. Yes, correct. It's not delusional what you're doing in the aspect of what you're not making moves forward. It don't make any sense. It's no sense there. It's nonsensical. I said this entire reading is about choices. I choose who? You. He's telling you, she's telling you, choose you. Not what the best tarot reader says that makes you feel better for that second. Choose what's best for you. This community is here and does. No one on this platform does anything better than this small community so far. No one, right? So choose you. I'm out. Speak to you later.